championship begins with one small step. It starts with the effort you bring. Whether you win or lose, what matters is that you have a common goal. And to reach that goal, it takes a united team acting as one. We come together to witness these heroes of the hardwood pour their heart and soul onto the court. This is High School Hoops presented by NEPAbasketball.com.
Welcome inside the Carpenter Athletic Complex, Kingston, Luzerne County. Tonight, it's a Wyoming Valley Conference Division III showdown between Holy Redeemer and Wyoming Seminary. Good evening, everyone. I'm Bob Ide, joined courtside tonight by the guru of basketball, Coach John Bucci from NEPAbasketball.com. And Coach, as we look at the Division III standings, as expected, these two teams right at the top, it's turned into quite a rivalry.
Yeah, it has. And 2 years ago, it was Holy Redeemer in charge, winning the league and the district. Last year, Wyoming Seminary returns the favor. They win the league and the district, and here we are all set for this year. 2 more games in the league and probably a district final again.
Talk about the Royals first. The only loss of the year to Pittston area. They're paced by Colin Cook. He's their Astor Wealth Advisor Spotlight player.
Colin Cook is an outstanding player. Plays inside, outside, good defender. This year he's become a point guard a little bit for them. So again, Colin Cook is a really solid player.
For Wyoming Seminary, their only loss to Abington Heights, which we saw right here on MyTV WQMY. They're paced by one of the best players in all of northeastern Pennsylvania, Dimitri Ganal.
Yeah, Dimitri Ganal is a solid player. He'll post you up inside. He'll take you to the three-point line. He rebounds the heck out of the ball. And the nice part about him, when he rebounds, he's pushing it himself, and they're on the fast break.
You set up your Toyota keys to the game. Let's start with Holy Redeemer first.
Holy Redeemer needs to keep Prochak out of foul trouble. Make sure he stays on the floor. Make sure Seminary's one and done. One shot, and that's it. No more extra shots for them.
How about Wyoming Seminary?
Wyoming Seminary, Ganal has to be involved in the whole game. Last time we were here, they kind of got away from him in the second half. He needs to be involved the whole game. And they need to play with pace. They need to get some easy basket in their home court.
This one has been circled on the calendar since the district championship last year. It's Holy Redeemer and Wyoming Seminary. Next.
This is High School Hoops presented by NEPAbasketball.com.
Jam-packed here at Wyoming Seminary in Kingston as expected. Both student sections well represented. And now let's take a look at tonight's starters. First for the visiting team for the Royals. 4-0 in conference play. Zwanish, Schultz, Cook, Piankowski, and Prochak will be your starters tonight. And for Wyoming Seminary, Ganter, Phillips, Ganal, Callahan, and Koritz. John Bucci, what do you want to see early on?
Well, if you're Holy Redeemer, you want to establish your defense, keeping the Seminary guards out of the lane, not allowing Dimitri to post up. If you're Wyoming Seminary, you want to get to the glass, get some offensive rebounds, establish Dimitri, and make sure that we keep him involved the whole game.
From the Royals, back out. Last 3 meetings all won by Wyoming Seminary. That was all last year. Last Holy Redeemer win was in February of 2017. It was by 11 points. So we are underway. One side note, Dimitri Ganal needs 2 points to reach 1,000. When that happens, we will stop the game.
Holy Redeemer man-to-man. Piankowski draws the assignment of guarding Ganal. They try to go to back screen lob, don't get it.
Blue Knights in the white with the blue trim. Royals in the red, gold trim.
Prochak steps over and makes good help defense and blocks the shot. Dimitri may need to do a little more pull-up jumpers today rather than trying to get all the way to the rim. They have Poinkowski guarding him and Prochak protecting the lane.
Well, this is Schultz, the freshman, 5'11", number 11. 24 points the other night against Northwest.
Outstanding player. Can get to the rim.
Cook with the first shot by the Royals off the mark. Trying to get the nerves out in the first meeting of the season. And Ganol gets the point he needed. And that's 1,000 for the senior. Will stop the game.
That was a great take. Went with his right hand, attacked the basket. Someone was there, didn't get the charge call. Hit off the rim a few times and roll in, and he gets his 1,000th point of his career.
Talk more about Dimitri. You know a lot about him.
Yeah, he's just a really good athlete. He's worked on his jumping ability for a long time. There's the replay. Finishes with his right hand, gets a good roll. Dimitri started obviously at Scranton Preparatory, transferred here.
Yep.
Has had a great career here. C.J. Kersey did a good job molding him and mentoring him while he was here. And again, he's a solid player. And again, he's worked really hard at his game. I wouldn't always say that about him. I'm going to be honest with you, but he's worked really hard at his game.
Yes.
And he's got a great family. I know their family really, really well. And they're all out there on the court now. And, so again, but Dimitri, and again, right now we're helping try to find a college firm. And he's going to be a high-level Division III. We know the University of Scranton really is interested in him and they want him. And,
that'd be quite a fit.
Yeah, it'd be a great fit for him. So again, it's a real honor for him and his family and for Wyoming Seminary. So his dad's one of the top officials in the area, David. Dave was a good player of his own right in high school. So, again, basketball family's younger sister is really, really good. You're going to hear her name. And so, again, it's a great honor.
And I have the younger one, Nigel Lacrosse. He plays basketball at OLP. So it's athletic family.
Yes, it is.
So big round of applause.
Right, now we got that out of the way. Let's get back to the game. Thank God it wasn't like the 20-some points or something. We got two. We got it early.
Yep.
So now we can play basketball.
Now we can sit down, relax, and enjoy a great high school basketball game.
It's really nice that it's two, because the guys press when they try to. It's like 10 or 12. Like JC got his 1,000th last night at Binghamton, and he was pressing the whole game to try to get it. So,
Because Redeemer, they averaged 64 points per game. They give up 47. Beat Lake Lehman the other night pretty easily.
Gander and Prochak are really having a battle inside to try to get position. There it is. He forced him off his block. That's a nice move, though. I just wish he would have went to his left hand the whole way instead of coming back to his right. It's a good matchup here with Callahan and Schultz.
And all.
He's feeling it. Feeling it early. That was a two.
Two-pointer. 4-0.
I like the matchup with Callahan and Schultz. Schultz is really good. Jeremy's job is to make sure he stays out lane. Not sure what kind of, if he's a great jump shooter, outside shooter, but he's definitely a driver. That was good D by Phillips on Cook. A lot of dribble handoffs in the Holy Redeemer offense. Let's see, there's the drive. Oh, that's got to be legal right there. See what they get for that. Got Schultz on the illegal on the handoff. Good defense. A little bit of a flop by Callahan, but that's what you do when you're a 3-year starter. MVP of the league as a freshman, first team all-league last year. You know how to play the game, and you work it. You get any advantage you can get, you do.
There you saw Coach Paul Guido, 6th season, leading Holy Redeemer. Spent some time as assistant at Bishop O'Reilly.
He was with Mark Belinsky during that really good run they had of players and state titles.
Back into senior now, Prochak. Little soft hook, no good. Foul on Sem.
So they're going to get Callahan for that on the rebound. Ball hung on the rim a little bit. Poinkowski was able to get the rebound.
There's Coach Pete Moses, of course, came over from Wyoming area. First season here.
I'm surprised. I thought this would be on the floor. I'm a little surprised that it's a shooting foul.
That puts the junior Piankowski on the line. 68% on the year.
They got nice size. I didn't realize how big Redeemer was. But you notice Prochak's going to go to that right block, and he's going to go to his right hand all the time. You just got to play him, make him go to his left.
Officials tonight, John Sanutis, Stephen Grudzinski, and Joe Zinski.
Nice move. See, that's the value of Dimitri. He can go anywhere. He got in so deep on that. If there's a replay, he got in really deep. Used a little head fake to freeze the defender, then went up over him. He can really score anywhere he wants on the floor. And this is the way it started against Abington, then it kind of went away from him. They just need to keep going to him. They're going to have a throw out if they get it to him.
Up to Nall. Easy layup.
No one get a timeout from Coach Guido.
All 8 points by the senior.
Yep, that was a great play by Cords to get the ball out. A great run out. Dimitri's guy took the jump shot. He didn't even hesitate. He just ran out on it. And this is what I said was one of the key to the games, getting early, easy baskets early. They've been able to do that. They haven't had to throw many passes in their half-court offense.
Off the mark by Sweeney.
They're running again. Here they go. He should find Callahan right now. Oh, he goes to Courts. One more. Phillips.
Phillips off the mark for on the rim.
All right, Dimitri's got to see Jeremy. He's the best shooter on the team. Get him in transition there. Good defense, but again, by Callahan. He's doing his job, keeping Schultz out of the lane.
Back to Schultz.
Yeah, they're coming under every screen. I don't think they respect him as a shooter that much. So they're coming under every screen that's set for him.
Good defense by the Blue Knights.
Yeah, they're coming under every screen.
Cook gonna maybe force it a little bit.
Yep. They gotta run, they gotta find guys in transition. This is the way to play. There it is.
Callahan.
It's a good shot. Look at Dimitri, look at his jumping ability.
Prochak gets it.
That's just gotta
foul
play
and a
on
timeout. So 3:51 remaining. Dimitri Ganol gets his 1,000 point plus. PNC Bank knows that every day is game day and is proud to support high school basketball. From tip-off to buzzer beater, we know you work hard to make the most of the day, and we're there to help you find ways to get to the next level with your finances. Learn more at pnc.com. So Dimitri Ganol gets his 1,000-point coach and has 8 so far.
Yeah, he goes right to the front of the rim, splits 2 guys, gets his 1,000. And so far, a good night for him. He's got all 8 points. It's Ganol 8. Holy Redeemer 2.
2.
So
yep.
It's been a good night for the Ganols.
Roll the rest of Seminary's 0 for 6.
All right, so.
And 0 for 3 from threes.
All right, so that's where the ball should go.
Cook drives. Prochak, hoop and harm, go to the line.
First sub of the game in Muser. This has the concern right now. Prochak is so big. Can Muser body him up and keep him out of the lane right now? So this has got to be, roll the dice for Coach Moses coming early with Muser. So can he keep him out of the lane? And again, he's only a sophomore. He's going to mature. He's going to get better. So he's really got to dig down in deep and understand his role right now. Maybe not so much offensively, but defensively.
Number 33, Ethan Muser. Coach talking about the sophomore. It's 6'7".
Little screen roll action.
So Redeemer within 3 now after that.
They should just post D up. I don't think 32 can handle him.
Court's no good.
Not even close. Coming
Redeemer,
off the screen.
Chance to tie with a 3. Trailed 8-2.
Yeah, they're going right at Prochak now. Good help by Courts.
And he gets the roll.
He's gonna go to his right hand. You have to be cognizant of that and play that. If you're gonna double, just come and double them. Don't just stand with your hands up.
Prochak with 5 of the 7 for Royals. Here goes Dimitri
That's a tough
Ganol.
shot by Ganol.
User going to be called for the offensive foul.
That's might be the second. Good aggressive. I like the fact that he went and rebounded the ball, went and tried to get it. I wish Dimitri would go right at him.
Coach Moses going to call a full timeout. We'll stay right here. When you see the replay.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised by that. I think they should be able to play through this. It's got a lot of guys that have been in the program for a while. They should try to play through this situation. But it is 14 fouls already, so Coach Gatto's coming in the huddle now, and obviously he's going to talk about what they want to do. I think they just got to keep giving the ball to Prochak.
Well, let's talk about our nationwide Maddox Agency marquee matchup of the night, Prochak and Ganter.
Yeah, Nick has had a great career. Lost last year a little bit with an injury, stress fracture. Nick Ganter is one of those guys that just kept getting better and better throughout his career. Really good lacrosse player, but he's focused on basketball, and he's done a really good job. And it's a great matchup, but I think they might have to come back to him a little bit sooner than they want to. He only has the 1 foul.
Ganter averaging about 11 points per game. Prochak with 5 so far early on. Why Coach Moses call that timeout? What did he see?
Maybe talk about defensively, because they're really throwing the ball inside the Prochak. Maybe he's going to talk about some defensive rotations, which way they're going to come from the rotation. But again, any rotation involved needs to be to his right hand. He's always going to go to his right hand to try to score. So again, I think that any rotation involved would have to be attacking his right hand, right shoulder.
So 5 straight points for the Royals. Now a chance to take the lead.
There's the double. See, he comes way under. He's forcing him to shoot it. See, there he is. There's the double. There. That's good defense.
Hook little jumper.
Yep. Good rebound by Muser. Way to bat. He battled that one time. Really good.
Royals getting back.
He's got to take this guy now. Good drive pitch.
Koritz, they're off the mark again.
Yep. They have not made a 3
Nothing.
yet, but unfortunately, the guy that should be taking threes, Callahan, has only had 1.
Schultz with a nice step.
Shoots, but again, nobody there to box the big man out because everyone's going to block.
Redeemer on the back of Prochak has a 1-point lead. And all the Prochak show.
Clear everyone else out of the gym, and let's play some one-on-one because that's what it's been down to. Screen roll. You don't need the hedge on that.
Pinkowski, short.
Jeremy needs to push it. Callan's pushing it now. Good find. Nice pass.
Good dump to Muser.
He's got a jump stop. Power up. Power that up. He's a big kid. Power that up. Someone's uncovered now because you have a wrong matchup. That's a walk.
Yeah, walked, yeah. Prochak might have got away with one. Big body. Getting the rebound. Can't do it. Back and forth we go.
Yeah. They go a little screen roll here with Callahan and Ganal. I like this. He's going to clear him out. He's going to take him. There it is.
Ganal,
Nice.
runner. He is all 12 points.
He can score in a lot of different ways. He might go for 2,000 tonight. He may go shoot for his 2,000.
Well, his high this year is, 31
Right.
against Selinsgrove.
Yeah, he can score a lot of different ways.
Shows a little step-up 3.
Right, see, again, that's
not
why they're
his-
coming under every
Nope.
screen.
It's not
I
really
love-
what he does.
Right, the Schultz kid is really good, but he really needs to make a decision to become a better shooter. And they could have taken the last shot there. Now, Sem's going to get a chance to go for 1 shot.
Well, you think you're going to look at
Yeah, you got to go screen roll here. You got to go screen roll. That's what they're going to do.
There it is.
Good.
Phillips.
Nice.
No
Again,
good.
Really good play, though. They got the shot they wanted. They got the shot they wanted.
1 quarter in the book here in Kingston. Dimitri Ganal 12, the Royals 9. Will Ezekiel Elliott outrun Rams Todd Gurley in this NFC division round? Find out Saturday when Dallas takes on LA. Coverage begins at 7:30 only on Fox 56. We're back at Wyoming Seminary. Bye-bye John Bucci courtside in this Division III showdown in the Wyoming Valley Conference. And early on was the Dimitri Ganal show, and he has
That's
all
still
12
the
points.
Dimitri Ganal show.
And it still is.
Unfortunately, Nick Prochak showed up for Seminary, and so he's brought Redeemer back into the game.
So the Royals get the ball, chance to tie on a 3. Not really outstanding shooting by both teams.
No. Little screen roll. They got to find a way. Cook has not been involved at all in this offense. And they need to find a way to get him involved. It's Prochak. Good double coming. Got to go to his right hand. Oh, good. He could move to his left. Just couldn't finish it.
There you see the rebounding tonight so far. Our game update.
Yeah, work on the space. The space is a little tight there for Sem. Yeah, everyone's closing down the middle. Oh,
in and out.
Tough shot for Callahan.
Callahan has 14 threes. That one off the mark. Prochak 4 of 8 tonight. It's 5 boards. Cook still going to score.
Good rebound. Nice shot by Prochak. Just couldn't get it to go down. Nice pass. Good basketball.
Phillips one-hander.
Nice.
Got
Good
that
pull
to
up,
go.
I wish he would do more of that. I wish he would get in the lane, pull up, get to the rim and finish. He's a mismatcher, guys. He's always going to be guarded. The third smallest guy on the other team is always going to be guarding him. I'd love to see him do more post-play action. And God knows they have enough assistant coaches on the bench at Sem between Meyer Messinger and Billy Burke. Someone could teach him a post-play. Good block
Blocked
by
away
Phillips.
by Phillips.
He drives and pitches. There it is. Good
3
fake.
on 4.
One more.
Ganal going to take the baseline.
Nice pass.
User blocked
what a
away by
block.
Piankowski.
Piankowski came and got it. Gonna run a horn set here, some kind of screen.
Callahan will set it up.
Yeah, here's the horns. For Courts is gonna come the horns. He's gonna come off the screen on either side. Gotta do a better job running into that.
Ooh, almost an offensive foul on
Yeah.
Loser on the screen.
I like this set. Get the ball to Dimitri in the post. He's gonna attack this guy.
And he's
Good
going to get the
job.
foul and
Yep.
go to the line.
That's a good set. We set a screen, then we get another screen, and on the screen, Dimitri dives to the post after he sets the first screen. They reverse the ball and they get it to him inside. That's a good little set by Seminary. They should probably come back to that at some other point.
2 for Ganal, 77% on the year. This is that one.
He's got to hold that. He's got to finish up, finishes down, pushes the ball out rather than going up, getting a little backspin on it.
Seven-0 run since Redeemer had the lead, Coach.
Yeah, it's been a game of runs, to
Yep.
be honest with you. It was 8-2.
Yep.
It became, what, 10-8?
10-9.
10-9.
Yep.
Yep.
Piankowski, they're looking inside. Can't find Prochak. They're trying to take advantage of him.
Yep. You're going to go to his right hand. You got to send a double. You got to go to his right hand and double that. Make him go to his left. Just make him go to his left. Duck in. They have it.
No double team. User going to try a 3, and he hits it.
Good shot. He's been working on his outside shooting for a while.
His second 3 of the season.
He's brought some energy to the team.
Fuller Redeemer missing Mason Mendegral, a sophomore who played a lot.
Yeah, he's a really good player. He's a scorer.
Yep, injured.
That's Callahan's second there. He went to close out on a guy who, again, we've proven can't. You see how he closes out? Now he's at a bad angle and picks up charge. You probably just should have let him go because his angle was taking him underneath the basket on the penetration. So Coach Moses is going to make the decision. I think that's his second. A little high double screen there.
Sweeney, the senior.
Then a double for Cook. They've been running this play for years.
Cook scoreless, man. Sweeney back of the rim. Ganal straight in, blocked away.
Wow, I'm surprised that wasn't a foul. Someone needs to step up and take a charge here. You know he's going to the basket. Take a charge. Oh, he got a block.
Shoots.
That was a good job by Muser getting there. Let's see what they call it on. They got it on 14. It's okay. Yep, they got it on Courts.
Courts with the foul, but what a move by the freshman.
Yep. Here it is. See that? And that's his game. See, yep, good call.
73% on the line.
But that's his game. So the last 2 possessions, drive to the baseline, ends up being a foul. Now a drive to the basket, possibly three-point play. That's his game.
Makes that. Here comes a sub in for Redeemer. Josh Andreyko, the junior, to replace Schultz.
Yeah, a little surprising on that. He's finally started getting the game a little bit, his groove, and then he comes out.
So back to a 4-point advantage for Seth. Still the man-to-man for Holy Redeemer.
They run that horn, ducking.
Courts baseline.
Nice take.
Hoop of the harm.
That's Jake's game.
So hope should be after the break.
I think they're going to shoot the foul shot.
They're going to let him shoot first, so he makes the bucket.
Gets the foul shot.
So we're back in under 4 to play.
Good, that's good defense. That's good defense. They made him go to his left, and they doubled down.
And we'll get the media timeout. 3:31 left. 7-point game. NEPAbasketball.com brings you more than just broadcast of live games. Visit the site for rankings, results, feature stories, and more. That's NEPAbasketball.com. So Wyoming Seminary up by 7. Midway through this second quarter, Bob I, Coach John Bucci, courtside. Things have settled down a little bit. A couple more scores other than Dimitri Ganal and Nick Prochak.
Prochak has 11 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 blocked shots, and he's joined by Ponkowski with 6 rebounds. Ganal has 12 points and 4 rebounds. See, they might need to come back with Gantner here, because right now Muser's just having a really hard time handling him. Not because he's not playing hard, but just because he's so big.
Holy Redeemer beat.
I like this. They're posting Jake up on the smaller guard, but he can get a better shot.
They get Piankowski on that?
No, I think
Prochak?
number 3.
Oh, 3?
Yeah, Josh Andreyko.
Andreyko, okay.
Yeah.
So Courts goes to the line, 71% on the year.
A little bit of a line drive shooter. I see now it's interesting because they're really small right now. When you take Poinkowski off the floor. So now do you put Ganal on Prochak and then double with somebody else? And if you're Wyoming Seminary, you got to go inside because of their size. Got an illegal screen on Cook.
Offensive foul.
Oh, they got Prochak. See, this substitution doesn't make sense.
Anderson in.
Yep.
Ryan Anderson, 6'3" senior for Muser. Under 3 to play.
2-3. They went small, so they go 2-3 zone. Let's find the shooters. One more swing. It's got to be quicker. You got to skip against their zone.
Then all in the high post. Right at the foul line.
There it is. Find the shooters in the zone and let them make shots. Good patience. Way to move the ball.
15-3 on the year for Callahan.
The question is, how long will he keep Poinkowski on the bench with this small lineup? Anderson takes Prochak.
Biggest lead of the night for the Blue Knights.
Good. Attack his right hand. That's the way to double.
Sweeney way off the mark.
Somebody from Redeemer is going to have to make a shot other than Prochak.
Well, I talked to Coach Guido before, He said they had not been shooting well the last couple games.
And obviously
It's
not
continued.
having Mendergraw really hurts because he's a guy that can kind of score from all over the floor, and not having him really hurts.
Put up 78 to the Royals the other night against Hanover.
Oh, what a catch and a score.
Wow.
That's so athletic. You can't teach that.
You won't see that anywhere, but right here at Sem.
Can't teach that.
Look at this one again in slow-mo.
Boom.
There's nothing you can do.
Nope, there's not.
Here in Draco.
Again, it's size. It's a game of size, and right now, Seminary's doing the right thing, getting the ball inside.
I have 15 for Ganal.
Yep. Holy Redeemer's 0 for 7 from the three-point line. Seminary's 2 for 8. See, they're not even guarding shouts at the three-point line again. And Dimitri draws the assignment. There comes the double. Good job by Sem.
Draco, can he shoot? Nope, can't make it. But Prochak's
He's
there.
so strong. He's so strong.
$13 for Prochak. Averages 9 boards per game. Big offensive one right there.
You got to skip it and move the ball. Nice pass. Good finish by Anderson, but that's a great pass by Courts. But again, that's open because Callahan's on that side of the floor, and they're cheating to the shooter. And Ganal's in the high post. We can get a replay of that. Ganal's in the high post, so they cheat to the high post. They cheat to the shooter on the wing, so they can thread that pass into the low post.
Someone for the Royals has to hit an outside field goal. It's been all on inside, and
Cook
takes
finally
it in.
gets himself involved. Good job.
10-point lead, under a minute to play. Sem play
I'm
for
going for the last
shot.
I'm really happy if I'm Sem. It's 30-20. The minimum you're going is 30-22. It's like they're trying to match up out of this now. They have. They've matched up out of it. Colin Cook. I would get the ball to Dimitri and just space it out, let him take it. He only has one foul. Too soon. No count. Now he's got to count.
This is a rematch of the District 2 3A championship from last year, won by
Bring it back
Sem.
out.
Ganal has it.
Good pass. And that's
foul.
a big foul right there. That might be Prochak's third. That's a big foul. I loved Anderson the way he caught it. Gave a nice little head fake. Kept the guy frozen. Here it is. Good decision by Jake. Then a little question mark on the pass there. And look how he freezes him with the head fake. Then that draws the foul.
Anderson 2 for 5 on the year.
A lot of line drive shooters on this team at the foul line. Guys need to get the elbow underneath and really lift the ball, get a little bit higher. That was better. There you go. Callahan's looking for a steal.
Look for Schultz to go right in.
Yep, good decision.
Kick. No good.
Yep.
So
Good
the
job.
shooting woes continue for the Royals, and they trail Seminary by 11 at the break. We'll talk a little Scranton Shamrocks. John and I then will be back with highlights and introduce you to our PNC Players of the Week. Halftime here in Kingston. It's been all Blue Knights.
High School Hoops on MyTV is presented by NEPABasketball.com, Toyota, Let's Go Places, Lucerne County Community College, Keystone College, Manuka Subaru, Astra Wealth Advisors, and by the nationwide Maddock Agency.
Kevin, good to see you, but who are the Scranton Shamrocks?
Thanks for having me, Bob. Scranton Shamrocks are one of Northeast PA's ABA basketball teams, the American Basketball Association. So what we do is we have a ton of our local athletes, and they participate in the ABA, which is a semi-pro team. This is kind of right below the G League. So what they have is there's 143 teams in the ABA and separated into 6 or 7 different regions. We're in the Northeast region, which is typically one of the strongest regions, with teams ranging from New York, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Virginia, and it's a lot of tough, really, really good competition.
When you say local players, why don't you give us some of the guys we can see on a night when we see the Scranton Shamrock?
Yeah, we have a ton of them. Steph Draper, who went to Scranton High School. Connor Calais, who went to Holy Cross. Corey Calais, who went to Valley View. Brandon Angrati, who was at Delaware Valley. Dom Hill at West Scranton. All of these homegrown guys, Northeast PA guys, make up a semi-pro team, which I think speaks a lot for our area and the community that we have, and how molded basketball is within our community, and it can really help push these guys along the way.
Kevin Clark has played and coached at the top level of collegiate basketball. But
after a lot of guys after college, you don't get the opportunity to keep competing and playing, and to have this, semi-professional opportunity. It's nice to have that outlet to keep competing and playing against high-level talent, and just getting out and just playing the game that we all love.
how about the league you play in? I know there's a lot of teams, but what's the competition like?
It's tough. There's a lot, especially the division that we're in up in the east up here. There's 5 or 6 teams that have all been at some point ranked in the top 25, and so every weekend it's a tough competition.
What type of brand basketball will we see? What do we see? Is it up and down? What type of basketball?
Fast, athletic. It's a lot of fun. We definitely get up and down.
A little bit different than high school and college, right? And why?
A lot different than high school and college, especially in this area. I believe our area is plays the game a little bit slower compared to other areas. So at this level in college basketball, high-level college basketball, it's super fast, and it's an experience playing.
One of the neat things I noticed for the Scranton Shamrocks is your involvement in the community. How important is that?
Yeah, if you're not involved in community, these guys are seen as role models. So the first thing we want to do, no matter what the wins and loss record is, we want to be able to give back to our youth. And you saw today at camp, having about 50 kids in a 10-day notice speaks volumes for the Shamrocks and what we're capable of bringing to this community.
So Kevin, if people want to find out information about the Scranton Shamrocks, how do they do that?
We have a website, www.scrantonshamrocksaba.com. It has everything that you need to look for, different camps, community involvement, roster, schedule, anything that you can imagine. And then and anything else you may be able to find would be on backcourthoops.com.
And your games are played where?
A variety of venues. Right now we're decided to come back and play in our home venue, which is Backcourt Hoops, which is a fun environment for the kids. We always do a youth game before, so anybody who's interested in doing a game before the Shamrocks can contact me and we'll set something up. And they play right before, like I said.
Thanks, Kevin, for joining us.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Well, we're at the half, and we'll be right back after this. Back inside the Carpenter Athletic Complex in Kingston on the campus of Wyoming Seminary, the Blue Knights lead the Royals 31-20. Coach John Bucci, you might recognize him from NEPAbasketball.com. He is a face everyone loves.
Face for radio, as my friends tell me.
And I'm Bob, so I just follow him around. Well, at the half, you're surprised at the score?
No, I think I'm surprised that. I guess I'm surprised that they're getting so many points in the paint.
Yeah.
That had with the size of Holy Redeemer, but again, one of the keys of the game was getting out in transition, getting easy baskets. They've been able to do that.
Absolutely. Let's take a look at some highlights, and it was really the Dimitri Ganal show early. He gets this one to get his 1,000th point.
Yep, good strong take.
A nice opportunity for him. In fact, he had the first 8 points.
Right, long two right there.
Sem.
Long two.
Prochak finally got into
right.
it.
He uses his right hand there and scores. You got to go double that.
Redeemer actually had the lead 9-7, but then it was all Sem after that.
Nice pull-up. See, that's the one thing Dimitri has. He has a good pull-up game. And look at this finish. See that? See how he kept the ball away from the defender? That was a great finish. Here's Prochak again. Again, he's going to go to his right hand there. A little jump hook. He has that really good move. He needs to use that more.
Ganal with 15
he's gonna
points.
Kick for a 3. That's
Muser.
the one thing. The one thing about Seminary, Muser can make the 3. There's Courts going to the basket. But they also have Gander who can play inside. So they have a nice mix at center. This is a great move by Cook, splitting the 2 defenders. Callahan really had to lay off there because of the 2 fouls.
And that was only Cook's first 2, so they have to get him more involved,
yes.
Obviously.
Right, and that actually that was getting himself involved with a drive from the wing.
Time now to check out our PNC Players of the Week, Coach. Brennan Babcock from Northwest this week.
Yeah,
first.
Tremendous player, Coach. Tremendous player.
And for the boys from Crestwood, Ryan Petrowski.
He had a great week.
Yeah.
I mean, they had some big games, and he led them in all the games, and a really good week for Ryan.
Yeah, had 23 points in one of the games, and 20 in the other, so nice week for him. And Crestwood, playing pretty good basketball in Mountaintop.
Yes, they are.
We'll take a quick timeout. We come back. It's the second half tip-off here on My TV. Both teams on the floor, ready to go for the second half. But first, let's check in on our Maddock Nationwide marquee matchup. And we know what Prochak's done. He's 13.6 boards. Ganter picked up some early fouls.
Yeah, remember, he was holding Prochak in check till he went to the bench with 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. And that's when Nick, remember, it was a 8-2 at one point when he went to the bench. And that's when Nick really started to play better. So, again, I thought, both Knicks did a really good job. Now Nick has to stay out of foul trouble. But, give Seminary credit. Muser came in and did a good job. Anderson came in and did a good enough job. And they definitely changed their defense philosophy. They really started doubling hard. And Gantner didn't have them one-on-one.
Well, Royals' shooting woes continue coming in. How about 28% tonight? 8 for 29 field goals.
But the bigger number is 0 for 9 from the three-point line. So that's, if they get hard, if they get hot, they get a couple shots fall down, you'll see things get better. Then I think if you're Seminary now, remember we had this last time we were here. They got away from Ganal. I think I think the first play coming out here, you have to go to Dimitri and get him involved. Get him involved right away.
Seminary will have the ball. They shot 12 of 23 in that first half, 2 of 8 from threes, 4 of 6 from the free throw line.
They're going 5 out. They're going to space it. Backdoor cut. They got it. Good play coming out. Nice block by Prochak. Someone's got to rotate in for a bounce pass there.
Back over to Schultz. To Piankowski.
Good head fake. Got to finish that. Then he gets it back.
That's the
Nobody there
bound.
to box out.
That's a big bucket to begin the second half.
Sure it is. Sure it is.
It's them now under the 10-point range. So they're
every time Ganal touches the ball, 5 heads are looking at him. That's why I like the backdoor cut. There's the duck, and I like it. And
pump
one.
Fake.
Oh,
no foul. Going to go off of his knee.
Wow.
Over to the Royals.
I like the play, though. Get him involved right away. So we've had a backdoor cut, which led to a decent shot, but a block. Got a duck in, which led to a decent shot. Couldn't convert. So
for the Royals, who has to have a big second half? Cook's not even in it.
Obviously Prochak. I think Colin Cook. Colin Cook and Schultz has to make a jump shot at some point.
Cook against Phillips.
See, I like that when they put them in the screen roll together.
There's Schultz. Can he do it? Way off the mark.
Right. Good rebound by Coates. Coates is a strong kid. He's had a great line so far. Good take.
No way gonna take him.
6 points, 4 rebounds, and 5 rebounds and 4 assists for Jake Koritz. He's got a really nice stat line working. A lot of movement now by Redeemer. And Sweeney looked to shoot it, but didn't pull the trigger.
Now Cook gonna post up Phillips.
He's gonna step to the short corner. Someone's got to cut there. If they cut, they're wide open.
Prochak can hit it out there.
Right, and that's why Gantner's out there. Here comes, Schultz loves to get downhill.
That's huge.
That's huge.
10 three-pointer of the season and a big one here.
Yep, that makes it 8 points.
Within 8.
Gonna go a little Kansas here, a little Kansas action. There's the duck in. Oh, but he gets his own rebound. That can't happen. You do a great job stopping him, but then you don't get rebound. That was one of the keys of the game. 1 and done for Redeemer, and they have to box out and keep him off the glass.
Hit the Royals within 10 in the third.
There it is.
Cook.
Good. They ice that screen roll. They ice it. Good rebound by Callahan.
Royals doing a better job getting back now,
Yep.
stopping the transition from Seminary.
They should reverse out of this. They ran this. Oh, he's gonna pull up and shoot it. Oh, there's Gantner. There it is.
Paying
Their
dividends.
last 4 points have been on offensive rebounds. Oh, they got to play 5-on-4 now as Callahan goes for the steal. He's got it there. He picks up the guy in transition. Courts needs to stay with Schultz now. Let's see if he plays it the same way and comes under every screen. There's a screen. Comes under it. Yep.
Good spin by Sweeney.
Yep. But Gantner's there to change the shot. Good hustle.
Callahan going to force it. He doesn't have the numbers.
So that's a bad shot. He's got to kick that out of here. Dimitri Challen. He's trying to make plays happen.
Pace
Someone
picking
needs to
up.
take a charge here.
Cook forcing
Good
against
strength.
Ganal. No call.
Gantner with the rebound. I'd attack this. Nick Prochak's tired. Look, they got Gantner if they throw the ball ahead. He's got to look for the ball there. He really wasn't looking for it.
So the Royals get within 8, but
They're going to this 5 out again.
then the Seminary turns it back on.
And they're just trying to post up Ganal. I like that a lot. Good
Baseline
take.
for
Good
Courts.
finish by Courts.
That's
You might have to, if your guy or Paul Coach got it, you may want to look at a timeout.
Ganter comes in, makes his presence known. 2 points, 3 boards, 1 block.
Good job. Callahan
And an
takes the
offensive
charge. He's just waiting on Schultz to drive.
So that's first foul for Schultz.
Right, here it is. He's just waiting for him. He's standing there waiting. Takes a lot of guts to stand there and take that. I'd love to see them run kind of alley-oop right now for Dimitri. They're just gonna keep posting him now, so they can get a better shot there. He's got to go at him. That kid cannot guard him. He's just got to go at him. They should come right into a screen roll there. I think Redeemer needs to go into more screen rolls off the fast break situation. See, you can't let him go to his right hand though. Missed the shot, but good rebound. Oh, all right. Coach wanted to play, wanted to spread. Oh yeah, that's good. He's gonna let D take him one-on-one. Now becomes a passer. There it is. Good basketball by
Courts.
Sam. That's all right.
Can't
That's a
get
good
that.
shot. Good basketball by Sam.
Royals have to get a basket. Scoreless for a minute or so. And
Rims
Cook
out.
can't get the
Yep.
roll. He'll go to the free throw line, and we'll get the free throws. There you see Cook again. We'll get him after the break. Redeemers trying to get back into it, but Sam now has increased their lead to 14. High School Hoops is brought to you by Keystone College. Experience the open house Saturday, February 20th. Students and parents register at keystone.edu. The Ascend student section extremely happy in this rivalry. They're winning tonight. They've won 3 in a row against Redeemer.
So at what point does it stop being a rivalry, Bob?
I don't know. When they
I mean, right now, if they win again, it's 4 games in a row. So do they have a chance to win? Does it continue to be a rivalry? Put you on the spot, Bob.
I think the Royals have a chance to win, take one this year.
All right. Just
You figure this
making
is the
sure.
first of 3 matchups,
Okay,
right?
right. I used to have to listen to the prep people all the time say Hannon and Prep was a rivalry, and it really wasn't a rivalry because they never had a chance to beat us.
Right.
That's the so.
I think the Royals have a chance to beat.
Okay. All right. That's just a shout out to all my prep friends out there. Cook makes 1 out of 2. Ganal with another rebound. So you got to make those when you go to the line. You're down points, 3 points with the clock not running. You got to knock those down.
He needs to get more involved too, I think, in the game, averaging 15 points.
Oh, good play by
Here
Schultz.
comes
This
Schultz.
is what you don't want.
Callahan chases.
And he missed, but no one's there to
There's
rebound.
Cook. Good senior leadership following
follow
up.
it. Don't assume anything's going down. Again, even though this needs to be a really good possession. 2.5 left, 11-point lead. You need to get something really good here. There's the duck in. Good kick out. See again,
Good board.
I wish Dimitri just would have went up with that.
Yep.
He's got a 2-foot post move to make to get a basket. It's a big possession now. Every possession now is big for a Redeemer. Gantner's doing a great job on Prochak. Again, that's why it was our marquee match to begin with. Since he came back in the game, he's really neutralized them.
Royals trying to be patient.
Right, they're trying to establish Prochak, and Nick's doing a great job. He's got to stay in the lane there and play help.
He's going to set up a screen.
And rotate out. There, under.
I think Phillips doing a nice job on Cook as well.
Yeah, he is. He's long.
Yeah.
There's the help. Good. Good move by Cook.
Cook getting more involved.
Right, see, Phillips turned his head and lost sight of Cook, and on the kick out, he had the free drive.
Down to 9. Cook with 7 now.
Right.
5 in this second half.
What they don't want to do now is go exclusively to Dimitri just on drives and stuff. Let play the game.
It's the bigger Pinkowski. And
Right.
nice job.
They need to run their offense.
Here comes a little run by the Royals. We talked about the runs in the first half.
Right.
Those will be huge if he can make it. Pro check there.
Big rebound.
Huge board.
Your coach, you got to get a timeout.
Coach
Peter
Moses calls
does.
timeout under a minute to play in the third. We'll stay right here.
Yeah, good shot. Little push off for the rebound, but not enough to call. Good no call. Nick's got to do a better job of holding him, putting his body on and holding him.
7-0 run by the Royals.
Right. And it starts with the turnover on the drive there. It actually starts with Colin Cook's foul shot. Then it starts with the turnover on the drive, and now 2 offensive rebounds for points.
Here's what Redeemers faced throughout the year. Nice win, I think, with Valley View up in Lackawanna College in December. Pittston area, we know they established Holy Cross.
The loss of Pittston area was tough. They really handled Hanover.
Twice.
Yeah, well, no, one game was a 3-pointer. I'd like to see what happened there.
Yeah.
Sean Miller's doing a great job at Northwest. That's a win, and then they handled Lake Lehman.
So that's what Redeemers faced this year. And here's what they have coming up. They'll head to GAR.
Yeah, tough week.
Yeah, they do.
Good.
Tunkhannock's
good.
Yep.
Myers finally got off this. They got a couple wins going forward. Nanticoke. So again, they have a good end of finish schedule.
Under a minute to play after the timeout. Sen will maybe stay for the last shot.
I'm going for one.
Yep.
But maybe not. I think Pete's going to play it out. Look, if they didn't get the right shot, they're going to take it.
Into Ganal gets Pinkowski
Right.
blocked.
He's got to spin back and go at him.
Ganal only has 2 points in this half, I believe.
Right.
Now
Good
will
job.
the Royals play for the last shot?
Oh, they definitely will.
That'd be huge if they could get it
Right.
within 5 or
It's got to be close to a 5 count soon here. Good
Cook block. No
And
foul.
it's 5 on 4 because Cook is still back here. They got to find a shooter in transition.
Oh,
See, that's
They can get it up
just
to
not,
Cook. 2 on 1. Cook making
It's 5 on
establishing
4.
himself.
You got to kick the ball out to somebody rather than trying. Everyone's packing the lane.
9-0 run, Royals. Ganal.
Good kick out.
That's
Nice
huge.
pick. Nice
Torrance
shot by
at
Torrance.
the buzzer.
Big play by Jake Fords.
Gives a little momentum back to Seminary.
Good decision by Dimitri Ganal.
An exciting fourth quarter on the way. Two run by the Royals, but this last second shot, 9-3 run, I should say, Cords makes it.
Yeah, it starts with a little screen roll into a kick out to Dimitri, who then drives and pitches to Jake Cords. He's got his feet underneath him and knocks down a long jump shot. Key for Jake is make sure to have his feet underneath him and he can elevate up into his jump shot.
So Royals with possession, but a big third quarter though, because
Right.
they get right back into this game.
Yep. Big possession right here. Let's see who they try to establish. They're going to try to post up Cook. Users in the game for Gander. Let's see how he does with Pro Check. If I'm Redeemer, I'm going to be taking him back inside. I'm putting Pro Check back inside.
Cook with 7 in that quarter to get the Royals back in this game. That was a big 3 by Cords, and Sweeney can he answer? He
Nice.
can.
Good finish. Good shot. Nice patience. Gotta know who your shooters are. And I know he didn't make many shots in the first half, but that's his second 3 of the second half. You need to know that. You need to get up. Gonna go a little screen roll action with Callahan. Not gonna use it.
Yep. Offensive foul.
Yep.
Callahan.
Good call. Lowered his shoulder, pushed off. All right, he's got to pull up and shoot a jump shot on that. Too much to the basket. There it is. A better angle, not too sure on that.
It's 31-20, Sem at the break.
It's now a 5-point game.
Yep.
Big possession here. High screen roll again, come under.
Yeah, the Royals haven't beaten
Right, they're trying to establish project. Good
years.
defense by Muser. Someone's got to get that. That was good D. Someone's got to pick up that loose ball.
Little kick to Piankowski.
Yeah, I don't know.
No.
Richie's got to stay and
Yep.
rebound that. Good defense. Oh, got away with a push-off on Cook.
No whistles.
Letting him play.
The team's undefeated in Division III.
And you can't drive at the big guy all the time.
Jump ball.
Yep, good hustle. It's going to be white ball. Redeemer fans are not happy,
Nope.
but the Seminary fans are. So guess what? The referee must have got it right because only half the people are happy.
Can't please everybody.
That's right.
Let's see what Sem runs out of bounds here.
Gonna
They're
go
trying to
box
get
set.
Dimitri.
They're looking at a lob for Dimitri. He wants the lob, but I don't think they should give it to him.
Yeah, remember, he only 2 points in this
They're
half
just
so
going to
far.
get it in and run an offense.
Little bit-
There it is. Nice. Phillips right at the foul line. Good job. This basket's tough down this end. It
Yeah.
was that same way last time we were here.
I was saying, it's got that feel that Abington gave
Right,
again.
yeah.
Ganol
Right.
has drifted away from the game.
Yep.
No, just 2 points,
Yep.
and the Royals get right back into it.
They got to establish pro check inside. There it
And
is.
with Muser now covering him.
Right. Good. That's a good job. They got to bring Gantner back to guard him. That's it.
Within 3. They haven't been this close since the first quarter, when they had the lead.
Could have gotten it illegal there. That's it. Good patience.
Good man defense by the Royals.
Nice
So
kick.
kick,
Shooting on the way down. Got the
huge
rebound.
offensive board.
Callahan with the huge rebound. See, I don't think this pace helps Seminary. I just think it's too slow for them right now. I know they're trying to run offense and everything, but I just think it's too slow. Their biggest success came when they were out and running, getting up and down the floor. That's too hard of a shot. He's just got to go straight up and shoot a jump shot, and everything has to be a layup.
Both teams offensively average in the 60s. We'll be lucky if we get to that tonight.
Right. So I mean, if you're Redeemer, you're thrilled at the score. You got it where you want it.
It's
up.
really slowed down since that first
Yep.
quarter. There's Prochak coming over.
It's a good timeout.
Yep.
It's a good timeout by Coach Guido.
So we'll stay here. 4:29 left. 3-point advantage for Sem. Second half has been pretty much dominated by the Royals.
Yeah, they've really played well, and Coach Guido's trying to get the ref. He called a timeout to put a play in here. The question is whether he knows that Gantner's back in the game to guard Prochak, but he called this timeout purposely to put a play in here. So, again, it's going to be interesting to see what he runs. Pete, I'll tell you, if you're Sem, maybe you come out in a little zone. You haven't showed zone the whole game, maybe come out in zone.
Well, district standings, I think we expect both these teams to be there at the end, but hey, Lakeland's pretty good in Mid-Valley as well.
Yeah, Mid-Valley is winning games in some of the lowest scoring games I've ever seen in my life. They beat West 28-26. I think the other night they played Dunmore, it was like 32-30. Mike Abda has them playing defense. And in the past, Mike's been a really good offensive coach. He's had guys that can score.
Oh, yeah.
Kozlowski, Kenny, Tanner. You know, he's had some guys that can really, really score.
We'll see Mid-Valley and Dunmore later on this
Right,
season.
they're on our schedule. Looking forward to that. They had a great game the other night.
That could be like 15-10 or something.
Right.
You know, score. But
All
right
so
here,
we got a box set. Look for some kind of cross screen.
Royals about scored Sem in the second half, 19-11.
Yeah, they're trying to ISO Prochak. Double
high.
screen. He's going to come under, and they're going to seal him.
Well, Ganter's back in the game. He's played him pretty tough.
All right, yeah, good job. That's a tough angle to make that pass. Paul Ganter's pulling his hair out on that one. Yeah, you got to get a good possession here. A little double for Callahan, kick out.
No, off the mark.
Good rebound by
good
Phillips.
Board by Phillips. Ganter pushed away.
Right. Good rebound by Schultz.
Pulled in by the freshman.
He's had a nice game. He hasn't scored a lot, but he's had a nice game for them. And, you know, he hasn't pushed the issue. He's all right. There's the drive. They got to get a steal on that. That's not a good pass.
Looking inside. Prochak can't set up Ganter yet.
No, Ganter's done a great job. So that's the second time he's left his feet to throw a pass. Nobody got a steal. Good
Cook.
block. Good block by Ganter.
No whistles. Well, the Redeemer fans behind us are going nuts.
Yeah, they are.
That's good defense.
That was, you know, 3 guys on him trying to muscle his way through. Didn't get the call.
Callahan looking for the pass. Can't get it.
Yeah, again, their offense is non-existent in a half-court set for Seminary. It's really it's a hodgepodge of just guys playing. There's no intensity in their half
Yeah,
court.
no rhythm or anything like in the half court.
Yeah, there's nothing. That's why they need to get out and run. They need transition. That's where they play the best in transition. Their half court stuff.
We'll
just
give
isn't
Redeemer
good.
credit. I mean,
right.
They've
They've made the game a half court game.
Yep.
They've slowed it down. They're moving the ball. They've done everything they were supposed to. There's Schultz with the driving pitch.
Bienkowski, long 2.
Oh, good rebound by Phillips. See here, now this is how they need to play. But they got to take care of the ball.
Haven't had a whistle a couple minutes.
Nope. Out.
And we're still getting our media timeout.
If they remember it. He tried to draw a foul there. That's not a good play. He needs to get a timeout. PD needs to get a timeout, and he does. They're going to take a full. Take it.
We'll take a timeout ourselves. 2:06 left. 3-point game here in Kingston. Week 11 of the regular season finished with the Saints win over the Eagles, 48-7. Philly looking to make this Sunday division matchup a redemption game. Action begins Sunday at 4, only on Fox 56. Well, things heating up here in Kingston. Back to a 3-point game with Wyoming Seminary with the lead. Bob-Eye coach John Bucci, courtside. Was a 14-point advantage at one point for the Blue Knights. Give the Royals a lot of credit.
Yeah, the offense is bogged down for Seminary. That's a nice play right there. They just go right into Dimitri, did his little fadeaway. Good pass by Callahan into the post, and that makes it a 2-possession game again. Oh boy.
Foul on Ganal.
That's all right. It's only the second team. There's only 14 fouls
That's
this
it.
whole half.
That's it.
I think we need to talk about how guys don't play defense in this game.
3 fouls on Sem this half, just 1 on Redeemer.
So it's a good take. It's a good chance. Maybe pick up a charge. Maybe get a steal. Maybe they don't blow the whistle.
Well, if Redeemer, if it stays like this, they're going to have to foul.
Someone's got to foul. That's the other point. You got to foul a little bit. You got to be more aggressive now, because someone's got to put somebody on the line in this game.
Royals.
See, I come under that.
Pick up pace a little bit.
Good help by Ganal there. He's just leaving Poinkowski and clogging the lane. He's really barking out instructions. Good defense. This is the most mature I've seen Dimitri play all year as far as wanting to win a game. You can see he's playing with more intensity. Offensively, he struggled this half, but really defensively, he's talking, communicating. Seminary's size is really good. I mean, this is a team that could go. This is a team that could compete at the state level because of their size. They got 6'6" kids coming off the bench.
No starter, smaller than 6 foot.
Good play by Prochak going to his left. Shot it with his right, though.
Well, they have to play tough defense. They got to start.
Right.
Don't the foul yet.
Well, they need the foul. They need the foul. I mean, they got 6 fouls to give. Right? I mean, right? They have 6.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, you don't need to shoot anymore.
No.
If you can control the ball without turning it over. See, he's
there's
gotta
a big
pick
turnover.
that up and pass it.
And Sweeney. 1-point game. Timeout. Holy Redeemer.
That was a great play there. They ran at the double team. They spun him. Here it is. He gives it, Callahan gives it back. He's going to drive it into that little gap. He spins it, and he ends up turning the ball over instead of just picking it up against the double team. A nice finish by Ann Sweeney. Great pass by Schultz. That's a great pass by a freshman. That's a really good pass.
PNC Bank knows that every day is game day and is proud to support high school basketball. The road to victory is paved with hard work and determination, and PNC celebrates all those who are dedicated to the game. Start taking steps toward your financial goals by visiting pnc.com to learn more. Well, do you still have to foul? You're playing tough defense now if they're the Royals. You only have one foul. I'm a little surprised at that. But
no, what you do is you go really be aggressive, and
Yep.
hopefully they don't call a foul. You go for a steal, be aggressive, and if you don't get to steal, you foul.
Yeah.
I mean, you can make 5 aggressive plays to try to get a steal, and hopefully one guy swallows his whistle and doesn't call it when you foul the guy. You know, I mean, like, that wasn't an aggressive play there. That was just bad ball handling that led to a layup.
Yep.
Again, if you're Seminary now, keep the ball in the air. Don't dribble. You know they're going to double team. Whoever guys double should go right to the middle or come up to the ball.
well, they'll come out full court as you expect. 23-13
Yeah,
in the
whoever
second half.
pro-checks guarding should just run to the ball and go so you get it in. They're going to try to run him into
There's
a
a
spin.
foul.
There's a foul.
Yep.
Okay, good job.
Schultz.
Now they
that's
take it
his
out
3.
again.
That's his 3rd.
Right. See, that's the problem. I would be subbing Schultz out. Right. You know you're going to foul. I'd be subbing Schultz out.
Bringing Draco in or
'cause,
someone,
someone else to foul. Because what you don't want to do is pick up number 4 and 5. You just fouling to get to the bonus. He's got timeouts to use. Got to watch the backcourt there. Just pass it.
Oh, they got to travel.
He had Jeremy behind him. All he had to do is pass the ball.
Well, Royals are trying to foul. Now they
Right.
have an opportunity to win on a last-second shot. Unbelievable turn of events. Timeout, Royals.
I mean, if you're a Redeemer, you got to be saying to yourself, we have actually a chance to win this game.
Again, it seems like it's deja vu.
Right.
Maybe it's us.
Yeah, maybe it's us.
Okay, well, we have a big one for you Saturday coming up, courtesy of NEPAbasketball.com. It's Catholic against the University of Scranton. Women's, men's doubleheader. Coach Bucci, why do you want to bring these two teams on my TV?
Well, I think it's a great rivalry.
It is.
Since they've come into the landmark, they're the teams that have been 1 and 2 the whole time. It's a natural rivalry, Jesuit school, Catholic school, so I think it's going to be a great game, and I'm really looking forward to doing the games. I know me and you are doing the women's game.
Undefeated, number 3 ranked Lady Royals.
Lady Royals, undefeated. The men's game will be Doug Walsh and myself, and looking forward to it.
Well, we're excited about it.
Yeah,
we are.
I know I am, and a lot of local players in the game,
Yes,
too.
there
That
are.
was the other reason I kind of wanted to
Absolutely.
do it. There's a lot of local players in the game.
I wanted you to explain that.
Right,
but-
yeah.
but we're happy
I
to-
wasn't catching on to it, Bob.
Okay.
Sometimes just nudge me a little bit
Nope.
to get me where you want me to go.
Okay, let's bring it back to this game, though.
Right.
What Holy Redeemer's going to do what?
But if you're Holy Redeemer, you're trying to establish Schultz, Cook, and Prochak in some kind of triangle where they can play together and get something. If you're Seminary, you're trying to clog the lane. You're going to let Poinkowski and Sweeney beat you. There's the double screen for Prochak. They push him off the block, which is good. There comes the double.
Schultz with the
drives.
lane. No foul.
Wow. And
There's a
the foul.
whistle, and it's going to go against Redeemer,
Right.
Colin Cook.
Right, we're still underneath, though.
Yep.
It's only the 3rd team foul. Great take by Justin Schultz. Here's the play. Here's the drive. It looked like pretty clean block. So, again, and bottom line is
Timeout, Sim.
they've set the tone. They've set the tone on this by letting them play.
Yep.
So do we have a timeout or not? We're not sure here. It is a timeout.
Yep.
Okay.
It will be a timeout for Wyoming Seminary, I believe.
Right.
Full.
So
18 seconds left.
And again, if he's going to leave Prochak in the game, just go 4 across at the half court and just run whoever he's guarding. Let them run up and get the ball. You can throw it in the air to him. Now Prochak's got to come out and guard him. Or the other thing is put Justin Schultz in a position where he has to defend. If coach didn't take him out of the game, where he has to defend the guy catching the ball, so he has to pick up his 4th. Because at this point, there's no time not to foul. You got to get it in, and then you got to commit a foul. If you don't get a steal, you got to foul right away if you're Holy Redeemer. The worst thing Holy Redeemer can do is go for a steal and not get it. Then the guys are chasing guys to get the foul. If you can't get the steal, let the guy catch it in front of you and then foul immediately.
Doesn't get any easier for Sem. They have to go to Nanticoke next game.
Yeah, it's a big week for Sem.
Yeah.
They had Hanover, who was really good. Now they got to go to Nanticoke. So again, but it's tough conference.
It's tough holding leads for Sem against the
Right.
better team.
See, now, right now, no one's guarding Gantner right now. He just needs to flash to the corner and get the ball and go right back to Ganal. I wouldn't even screen this. He just needs to cut.
Callahan corner, look for a foul.
There's the foul.
They're going to get Sweeney for what it's worth.
Right, they're not even looking.
Nope.
No one's even guarding Gantner.
4th team. Of course, they need to get to 7.
Right. So there's 3 more to go here. I like the fact they're putting the ball in Callahan's hands on this. So see how no one's even guarding Gantner? He can just cut and take.
Yep.
They can lose 4 or 5 seconds on this if he would just cut. Just cut down now. There it is.
Right.
See, you're going to kill 4 or 5 seconds now.
Pankowski kind of grabbed Ganter.
Right, yeah.
Goes to the ground, but
It's
Arm- no
basketball.
arm
It's
foul.
basketball. Oh, everyone yelling and screaming. It's basketball. Jeepers. That wasn't intentional. Holy God. It kills me, man.
I know. Okay, 2 more. So
Again,
you figure,
but again, no one's guarding. He just needs to
getting
cut.
to step, yeah.
And now it's going to take time to get to him. I go to Gantner every time.
Yeah.
Now you got to put in your
Yep.
best foul shooter's hands. Now you have to put in your best foul shooter's hands. See, this is why
Ganter's
you're
the
gonna
best
foul.
foul
Prochak
shooter.
could be sitting on the bench. Kill the
Ganter's your
clock.
best foul
Right.
shooter.
There it is.
And there it is.
But you can have Prochak on the bench and have another guard in pressing. So it's not that easy. You know you're going to foul.
So Ganter will go to the line for the first time tonight. 85% on the year.
Right. How many shots is he taking, though? That's the question I have.
29 of 36.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
So pressure one's here, though.
But here's the deal. Seven can foul, too, now. They only have 3 team fouls. So I'm fouling when
waste
they're
time.
coming up the court. I'm fouling them
Yep.
now.
Yep.
And hopefully one of his assistants is telling Coach Moses that.
It's the first.
Right, he's going to take time out. Hopefully they're talking about that now. They have 3 fouls to give. They can take off easily 3 seconds every time they touch the ball. This is why you have to foul during the game. You have to foul during the game so when you get close to the bonus, you have that opportunity to, at the end of the game, to shoot bonus shots.
NEPAbasketball.com brings you more than just broadcasts of live games. Visit the site for rankings, results, feature stories, and more. That's NEPAbasketball.com. 45-43. Ganter one more shot. So at least the last second shot, they need a 3.
Well, yeah.
If they get it.
Yeah, if they make the foul shot, they need 3. But heck, get it to him, play for overtime if he misses the foul shot. But again, right now they need to be instructed to foul. Just wherever they are on the foul line, stand next to your guy. So that's who you're going to guard. Get it in. Let them take 2 or 3 dribbles. Foul them. What you don't want to allow is a baseball pass. You want to keep the ball in front of you all the time. So let's see how they line up on the foul line. She's got too many guys back. They're going to get a push out on this. Yeah, they're going to get a push out. I'd have more guys up closer so you can foul right away.
Misses
With
it.
the miss. See, right now
No
someone
foul.
should foul.
Yeah. A chance. Call
Oh, my
timeout.
God.
No fouls. 6 seconds left.
I'm really surprised they're not fouled. Now
you just
now you got to foul.
Yeah.
Now you got to foul.
Yeah.
But here's the problem. Now you put the whistle in the ref's mouth. If you're going to go up and shoot right away, so you got to foul him beforehand.
You think Prochak's got to touch it
Well,
some point?
I see. I would have drove it down farther so I could
get
go
the ball
direct
underneath.
entry to the post.
Yep.
I would throw one more pass. I don't know if they have any more timeouts left, but I would throw one more pass down to here so they can go direct entry into Prochak off the inbounds play. So then you have to. Then if you foul him, it's going to be a shooting foul. So if you're Sem, what do? I mean, do you go zone coming out of this? I doubt it. They haven't played zone the whole game. Do you put a big guy on the ball? And Sweeney's going to take it out. So do you put a bigger guy on the ball because you have all this size and make them play over it?
Well, what an atmosphere,
they
though,
have,
Coach.
And Draco in the game for Poinkowski, another shooter. So it looks like they're playing a shooter 3.
You get it back to Cook.
Yeah, I'm fouling right now.
He gets a screen into the corner.
Oh,
Blocked by
got it.
Gadol, and that will do it.
What a play.
No
so
time on the
athletic.
clock.
So athletic.
And Redeemer's
Unbelievable.
last second shot goes for naught. Great block
Yep.
by our player of the game, Dimitri Gadol. And Seminary holds
Unbelievable.
on this time. The final score, 45-43. Let's take a look at that shot again, blocked away.
Great play. Pitch, 2 guys guard him. He's wide open. Dimitri's got to close. Dimitri's got to look where he came from to close out on that. Look where he came from. That's a great play by him. And again, I like the action. Guido ran. Got another shooter on the floor. What a great play.
Well, we'll take a timeout. We'll be back with our Scranton Shamrocks players of the game after this. What a great one here in Kingston. Thrilling finish here at Wyoming Seminary. The Blue Knights beat their rivals from Holy Redeemer 45-43. Scranton Shamrocks player of the game, Jake Koritz first, 11 points, 6 boards, 4 assists. Let's first talk about that Royals comeback and what you guys were getting nervous, or how did it feel in the huddle?
I mean, we just kept believing in ourselves, believing in what we're doing. We did have some shots that couldn't fall, and we knew we were going to get it back. Just a couple stops and a couple good offensive possessions, so we're going to be fine.
How will this help you towards the end of the year now, some pressure games like this?
It helps a lot, especially improving our conference schedule. That's something we really enjoyed, getting some good competition. The crowd out here was great. It was an amazing energy. It was just a really fun time for us.
Did you ever get that feeling it was like the Abington game all over again?
A little bit, but it's a totally different thing with Redeemer. It's so personal to us, knowing all these guys that we're playing against, and it's just really a fun atmosphere. We appreciate it.
Let's grab your teammate there, Dimitri Ganol, getting congratulated by a lot of other people. His family too. Dimitri, come on, buddy. Let's talk about that last second block. Talk to me what you saw and why you went after it.
It was a high energy play. I saw Colin coming off the screen. I knew he was looking to the corner, so I just sprung to him, tried to contest the shot, and I got the block.
19 points in this game, 9 boards, 4 blocks. First 8 from you, including your 1,000s. What did that mean to you?
Meant a lot. I mean, I've been training for this for 4 years with Coach Bucci, Coach Callahan, Coach Kersey helped me along the way, and now Coach Moses. So it was a high intensity game, high intensity play, and it really meant a lot to me.
Any panic at all in the second half in the huddle?
No, we stuck together as a team. We knew we went through it with Abington. We knew it was coming. We were in close game before, so we knew how to handle it.
Like the Abington game, you did pull this one out. You're going to see Redeemer again, maybe a 3rd time in the district final. What's it like playing them?
It's always a good game against them, with them bringing their student section. Everybody's hyped for the game. We're ready to get them at their place now.
Good luck the rest of the season.
Thank you.
Our Scranton Shamrocks players of the game, Jake Koritz and Dimitri Ganol. We're going to bring in Coach Bucci now with a big smile. But unlike the Abington game, Sem held on to win this one.
Yeah, you know, it was a really good team effort defensively. They struggled a little bit offensively in the second half because they were forced to get in an offense. They scored a lot in transition early. But they hung tough, got it done. Gantner, I thought, did a great job. Prochak had a great first half. Little quiet in the second half. Got some baskets at the end. Gantner did a great job on him. And Dimitri, he's a 5-tool player. You know what I mean? He gets it done. And then that block shot, he closed. He closed from 15 feet to get there. And that's just what type of player he is. So another great game here at the Carpenter Center. Yeah. So really excited.
Let's circle February 1st. That's when these two teams will meet again. over in Wilkes-Barre at Holy Redeemer. The Royals, what can they get out of this game?
They get a lot out of this game. You know, they played well. I think Justin Schultz really, for a game of this magnitude, really played well. Now, he's going to go home and think he didn't play well, but I thought he played well. I thought he ran the team, did good, you know, getting people involved. And again, remember, they played without Mason Mendergraw. It was a really good score. So again, if you got to walk out there saying, you know, we went into their gym on their court and we took them down to the last second of the game, they got to be happy with that.
We could expect these two teams back in the district final again. No one will be surprised at that.
No, not at all. I mean, they are solid teams. They're both, you know, well coached. You know, kids know how to play the game the right way, and you know, so again, it was really, it was just a good night of high school basketball.
We couldn't have picked a better one, could we?
No, I did a great job on this schedule.
You did.
And Bob, thanks.
You did. I give you credit. I give you credit. I credit. Okay. Our next game, our next telecast will be in a couple days at the University of Scranton. We talked about that. Catholic University comes in to beat the Lady Royals. Then the Royals will be on the air at 2 o'clock and then 4 o'clock for that doubleheader. And that should be that's a good one. We mentioned it a little bit
about that. Yeah, it's gonna be a great game. Going to get to see a lot of local flavor in that game. Lady Royals and the men, the Royals. So again, a good chance opportunity. 2 and 4 o'clock, University of Scranton. If you don't get out to the game, watch us on TV.
Our next high school game will be a week tonight. Girls action up in the Lackawanna League. Dunmore against Riverside.
Yeah, that Riverside needs to bring their A plus game for that one because Dunmore right now is a machine. They are really playing well.
Okay, we'll see you Saturday.
Awesome.
Okay. But let's wrap this one up right here. The final score, once again, from Wyoming Seminary, the Blue Knights win a 2-point game over Holy Redeemer. For the entire Fox 56 Sports crew, for NEPAbasketball.com, for Coach John Bucci, this is Bob Ide saying so long from Kingston.
This is High School Hoops presented by NEPAbasketball.com.